Hello, I'm Sean, and there's a lot of stuff to talk smack about. On the Discovery Channel, on the commercials, they say that the world is awesome, which it is, but there's still a lot of shitty stuff about it. Today, we're going to be focusing on swearing, and why it's not such a big deal. On There Could Be Only One Opinion! And here it is. Go in a room in your house, just any room in your house, and with kind of a mad tone in your voice, just yell out, "Ah, shit!" Your mom in the situation isn't gonna be like, "Whoa, you sound mad, what's wrong?" Or, "Whoa, who put the boot up your ass?" No, she's not gonna act like that. Instead, she's gonna go full anger overboard and just yell out, "That kind of language isn't tolerated in my house, mister!" But really, what's the harm? I honestly don't see what the big deal is. I mean, in this situation, the word shit doesn't really insult anything or anyone, and it doesn't mean anything, and yet it still vents anger and relieves a bit of stress. Isn't that a good thing? Now in French, there is an actual explanation. Some swear words in French include "colonist," "esti," and "tabarnak," and those are all variations on religious things. So you could say that using a religious item to vent anger, to portray anger, is blasphemy. But with English, with fucking shit, what exactly is it? Are they mad because you're saying that Jesus took a shit once, so that means that it's bad to go against it? Is it blasphemy to vent anger at Jesus' shit? What? And just tell me, what is the difference between, "Okay, Mom, I'm just gonna go take a crap," and, "Okay, Mom, I'm just gonna make some poo-poo," and, "Okay, Mom, I'm gonna go take a shit"? In this form, poo-poo, crap, and shit all mean the same thing, and yet shit is considered this horrible word that shouldn't be used. I mean, yeah, in the context, I guess your mom doesn't need to know that you're gonna tell her to take a shit, but honestly, it's just a word. It doesn't mean anything. In that form, they do mean things, but they're synonyms to other words that aren't considered bad, so what's the harm? The same could be considered with the F word, like, "Aw, man, I just had sexual intercourse with this girl last night." Or, "Aw, man, I just fucked this girl last night." Now you might be sitting on your computer's chair saying, "But Sean, if I call you a fucking piece of shit, is it okay to say it just because fuck doesn't mean anything?" No, it's still not okay to call me a fucking piece of shit. But not because you said fucking, it's because you called me a piece of shit. In that form, fucking just complements the word that you said after. It's used as an adjective. And since you called me a piece of shit, you called me shit, when you say fucking, it just puts emphasis on shit. So the problem isn't that you're saying fuck, the problem is that you're using fuck as a way to put emphasis on an insult. It's like if I say you're fucking fat. I mean, it's not that you said fucking, it's that you're fat. No one considers fuck an insult. Well, I suppose you could say that you could be creative and say stuff like fucktard, but that just means retard anyway. So seriously. So I don't know why everyone's making a big deal about swear words. They aren't playing it on TV, and yeah, I can imagine that there are some kids watching it. You don't want to subject to those kind of insults to little kids. Because honestly, they don't even know what shit is. They don't even know what sex is, so you wouldn't want to put that in their little brains. Well, that's kind of a crappy excuse. I mean, there exist channels that exclusively have porn on them. So come on, you can just put it on some other channel at a later time, or just refrain from a show that has shows exclusively for kids, like the Disney Channel. It'll be fine. But hey, if those words were to become just common everyday words, then they wouldn't relieve as much stress and as much anger as they do at being taboos. That's why I think the parents are preventing their children from saying these words, because they don't want them to become commonplace and stop relieving stress. They want them to stay taboos. It could very well be like the episode of South Park, where they say shit on TV for the first time. Then everyone starts saying shit all the time, and then eventually the word shit just gets dull. It could very well be that logic. But really, we need to evolve. We need to create a new swear word. AVGN already made one, but it hasn't really caught on. So now it is time for us to grow up and get some new swear words, some new taboos, and have these commonplace, because honestly, parents make a big deal out of this, and I find it really annoying to have to vent my anger, and I yell out shit, and I get grounded for it. I mean, I don't usually get that, but you know what I mean. It gets really frustrating, and it just increases your stress rather than relieves it. But, who knows? Maybe if we take the taboo out of these words and make them just okay words, they wouldn't relieve as much stress as they would.